And welcome back to Movie Show Plus. I'm Greg Russell, and we're continuing to showcase local businesses from around the Metro Detroit area to let you know about them and also to let you know about what's going on with their business. Right now, Dr. David Juliani is with us, DDS, and he is with Smile Partners USA. Doc, welcome.
Welcome. How are you today? Everything's good?
Everything's good. Having a good time. How about yourself?
You know, great. Now that everything's starting to open up a little bit more, I think we can all get out and enjoy a great Michigan summer. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, fantastic. Well, like we said, you're a dentist.
Yes.
And I know some of the questions, of course, now, like you said, that things are beginning to open up more and more. People want to know about, going to visit their dentist. What should they do or how should they prepare now?
Yeah, those are great questions. I think the one thing most people have to remember is that in general, I mean, dentistry's always been designed to be really a safe place to be. I mean, we're sort of, designed to prevent the spread every day of any transmissible disease. So I think most people need to kind of relax a little bit on the anxiety, because let us take control of what we do really well. And infection control is such an important part of what we've always done. I mean, when you think about some of the things that have been around in the last, 20, 30 years, all the way back to the 80s when we first started with HIV and hepatitis. I mean, we've always been designed to be really at the forefront of the cutting edge of infection control and really preventing most of the spread of that to keep our patients as well as us and our staff safe. So I think the great thing about dentistry is we were doing a really, really good job before all of this. And I think you're going to see when you walk into most of our offices, some of the little different extremes we've gone to make people feel that much more safe. And once most patients walk into the offices, they're gonna feel really good about what they see around them.
Well, I can only imagine that you've been getting a lot of calls because, obviously by this being one of the things that people couldn't do, but they need to go, want to go. So, yeah, I'm quite sure you're ready for that.
Right, I'm sure. Right after haircuts, I'm sure we were second in line. For sure. People, it's been 10 weeks for a lot of practices. And when you start talking 10 to 11 weeks, things start to slide. I mean, imagine some of the minor little tooth things that you've had going on in your life dentally. And, if you let those things go 2 and 3 months out, things really start to fall off a cliff quickly. Most of us, at Smile Partners, we were available to the general public through so many of our offices just to keep patients with dental needs out of the emergency rooms and keep them almost isolated in our offices so they didn't end up in a situation where they may have been exposed to some of the COVID patients that were out there. So most of us had spent time in the offices almost every day being available for emergency and essential things. So we were there. We were kind of trying to keep most of our patients safe and healthy and doing our best to just do our part while we could.
Oh, fantastic. Now, what are some of the services that you provide to the customers?
I think as a group, there is probably little to nothing we don't do in dentistry. In our office, other than basic, straightforward, oral surgery, I don't do a lot of wisdom teeth, but other than that, orthodontics, we do perio surgery, we do implant surgery, full mouth reconstructions, Invisalign, and some of the Sure Smile stuff to correct patients' teeth without traditional braces, as well as basic restorative and family dentistry. I think most of the patients that come through our office are such a broad range of people that we can service almost any one of their dental needs. And that's a great thing to be able to do between me and my team. So it's a nice way to, be able to service your patients the way you were trained to and in the way that they need to be taken care of.
I may have to give you a call. Come up and see you sometime.
We're always available for you.
Fantastic. Well, Dr. Juliani, if somebody wants to get more information, find out more about you, what is your website?
So the website is, you can reach us on the Smile Partners website for sure, and you can have a link to me on that one, but it's davidjuliani.com, so you can see everything you need to know about our office, some of the changes we've made throughout the last 10 weeks to kind of make patients feel nice and safe, as well as ways that patients can enter and exit the office. I think that's one thing you mentioned earlier about the patient's anxieties. We have it set up through our the entire office setup in all of our offices where patients can even call the office when they get there, and we'll let them know when their operatory is ready, when the space is ready for them, so they don't even have to wait and meet patients. So there are so many ways that and policies we put in place to make patients feel really good about coming and feeling safe at the same time. So check the website out, and they'll be able to kind of catch up with everything that we've done as a group and as we've done individually in our office.
Well, fantastic. Dr. David Juliani, DDS from Smile Partners USA. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I will definitely come see you.
Thank you. You look like you're in pretty good shape now, so I probably have just a little thing to do. I should have a little to nothing to do for you.
Love it. Thank you so much. And we've got more Movie Show Plus coming up.